Yo guys, welcome to another technical analysis video. This one is a new series, a new section within the channel, a new playlist that you can be able to go back and check every week or come every week on Monday to check on the technical analysis that is going to be going on for the coming week. So this is my take on the currency pairs that I have chosen to look at this week. We are going to go onto the charts and I'll show you a technical breakdown of how those currency pairs could be moving this week. Remember, this is not a prediction. This is mere speculation and also technical analysis based on chart work and also some fundamentals. So I don't want to make the video so long. If you haven't subscribed the channel, subscribe to the channel, give a like on the video, drop your comment and suggest which currency pairs you want me to analyze on the coming week. And also join the free Telegram channel that is in the link. The link is in the description down below so that you don't miss any of these technical analysis videos that will be coming out every single Monday. So let's go onto the charts now and I'll show you guys a breakdown on the currency pairs that I'll be looking at this week. So let's go right now. So guys, we will be starting out with gold. We'll be looking at gold, GBP USD, and GBP JPY. But let's look at gold first. So, with the technical analysis procedures that I've been showing you on the channel, it's very easy to look at which levels the market is moving on. So, I'm going to just give you guys a quick breakdown without taking too much time explaining. If you want to know how to draw these levels, you can go check out some of my videos on a playlist called price action trading, or I'll leave the card at the end of this video. Then you can be able to click on the card and go and check out those videos on how to draw the technical analysis properly on your chart. So let's go on to the charts. I'll show you what gold has. So here we are going to look at gold from a higher time frame. Let's start from the daily chart because we are not going to be looking for very long-term trends. So we are looking at the trends from the daily chart, right? So if you zoom out on the chart, you can see that gold has been creating an uptrend. Gold was creating this uptrend here, okay? It was creating that uptrend up until around this area here, okay? Around here where market structure was broken to the downside. I'm just giving you a rough image up to around this area, okay, where market structure was broken to the downside briefly, okay, and then market started to continue on the uptrend. So what you can be safe to say is that from creating this lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower equal low. Then this high was taken out by this high here, okay, creating a new market structure to the upside, okay, new market structure to the upside. As you can see, guys, this is clear as day. I've shown you this, that whenever there is a change of market structure here, like here, there was a market structure shift. Market broke above, came back and retested and continued the trend upwards. Now, what is happening currently is that let's just take this out. What is happening currently is what you can also check using a market structure. So here we have a high, higher low. That is a higher high there. And now you look at this low here. The market came and broke that low using this candle, produced these very small swing highs and swing lows, okay, on the daily chart, okay. This is another one here, then it went up, then it came down, then it went up briefly here and came down, it broke above. Now, this is the market structure on the daily chart here. Now, here, the market structure was broken. The market structure was broken here because you can see that this was a low. which was taken out, so the market shifted to the downside. Then here the market broke this and shifted to the upside for a brief moment. Now the market structure break which happened on here. This was the next break of structure which happened. These are small levels, but if you know how to find them, you can really see them on the charts. Okay, so this was a shift in market structure to the downside. I want to keep the chart clean enough so that you guys can see what the relevant price action. Okay, so here there was a shift. You can see that this candle here. Let me zoom in properly so that you guys can see. You can see that this bearish candle broke below. Then this one also continued lower, came back up with this wick but rejected and closed below this level. Then market went up to test that level and then dropped and continued going down. Okay, now what is happening here? What is happening is that the market has come back to that level. You can see how accurate this is. Market has come back to that level and has rejected it with 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, and then it has dropped. Okay, it has dropped. Now what am I looking at for gold? What I'm looking at for gold is I'm looking at this level here. I'm looking at this level. Okay, looking at that level. And I'm also looking at this level down here. Now these are levels where gold is going to potentially go to. Remember that on the economic calendar this week we have so much news for the dollar. We have building permits tomorrow on Tuesday, and then we have the crude oil inventories, and we also have the Fed interest rate decision on Wednesday and the FOMC statement and press conference. Those are very, very, very major events, and also existing home sales on Thursday. So Wednesday is going to be a very, very volatile day for gold, especially around this time when the Fed interest rate decision is made, and also the FOMC conference and statement. So you should be very ready for this to happen, to affect gold on Wednesday. So these are the levels that I see gold going to. Now, how do we get a trade signal here? Here we are going to get a signal. Remember guys, I am not saying that this is a prediction. This is pure price action analysis and also some bit of technicals. I mean a bit of fundamentals that I have shown you using the economic calendar. A lot more goes into knowing which direction an asset or an instrument can potentially go to, but this is just my breakdown for this pair. So potentially we could see gold pulling back up into this level, okay, and then there we can short it to this level, okay, or we can wait for the market to do this same thing, then we short it, and if it closes below here and retests this level, then we can hold our trade to this level. So there are two scenarios here. Okay, there are two scenarios here for gold. So this is what I see for gold. Now let's go to GBP JPY quickly. GBP JPY on the daily chart, we are looking at them. Let me first go back to gold. Wow. Gold was which I was looking at it from, was it Forex.com? Yep. So this is on the daily chart. But if you go down to the 4-hour chart, which would be a very good entry time frame for swing trading, you can see that those are the same levels on there. So you can hold these trades for even a month, these signals, okay? But for a very, very short-term trade, what I would do is I would look at this level here, because there is a level here which gold is rejecting. you can see clear that this is like a double top which gold is rejecting. I suspect that gold can continue down from here on the 4-hour chart, or if it breaks above, it will push to this level. So on the 4-hour chart, you can look at potentially selling gold from there to this level or to this swing low. But this level is what I expect gold to reach. That is on the 4-hour chart. Those are the swing trades for this week for gold. These are the potentials I see for gold, right? So we go to GBP JPY. GBP JPY, let me look at it from the 4-hour chart so that we can get a shorter term trade. Now, you can see here that price action. Remember, GBP JPY is a very volatile pair. It's one of the most volatile GBP pairs. GBP JPY is very volatile. It's like almost GBP NZD or GBP AUD. They really move so many pips in a session. So you should be careful when you trade these pairs. Try to set your stops at appropriate places, or put them in places where you know the market can have space to breathe. Okay, yeah. So here we have a high, a low, a higher high, and then this low is taken out, creating a market shift. Okay, so this is the low which is broken to create a downtrend. Don't mind about this. Once this significant higher low is taken out and retested here, you know that the market is going to continue down to clear these lows. Okay, so you see, okay, price did continue going up here and there. It broke this high here, came back down and went and cleared that high. Okay, yes, you could have traded, would have traded if we were around this place. But now let's look at the current area where the market is. It's a high, a low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Okay, created here a slight lower low, lower high. Now here, this is where the market is right now. So what do we see here for GBP JPY? What we see is, we see a downtrend on the 4-hour chart. This is a downtrend. You can even hold on. You can even draw a channel here. People who like trading channels, you can even draw a channel here like that. Okay, then there is also a small, an internal one here if you want to. Okay, let me just remove this so that's clear to you guys. You can see, okay, you can do like this if you want to. So you wait for price to come back to this line, reject it, and then you can short. But what I see clearly here is that this market is creating structure here. Let me first take this out. And then it is also having a structure here. So it is having a mini consolidation in the 4-hour chart around here, but within this channel. So it reached the lower part of the channel, which is a resistance. So what we are looking at is, we are looking for GBP JPY to push up, reject, and then we can sell it to this level. If it breaks this level and retests, then we can sell it longer term to the downside. This is what I see for GBP JPY. Okay, if you go down to the 1-hour chart, if you want to get a shorter term entry, you can still see that these levels I've shown you are working. What you want to see is the same thing. You want to see GBP JPY pushing to the upside first before you short. Otherwise, you can buy it from here to the upside for a shorter term trade. You can place a buy to this level, and your stop loss can be here. This trade can work out for GBP JPY. This can work out, but I am more biased on selling because the general trend for GBP JPY right now is downtrend. Okay, So we are looking for this as a major trend. When it reaches up here, we look for sells from here. Our stop loss will be just above this trend line here, and then we'll be targeting this level here. Okay, if it breaks that level, then we can hold our trade all the way. Okay, so that is my take on GBP JPY. So we'll go now to GBP USD briefly. Now, GBP USD has been giving me some trades. This is another method I use for analyzing. Don't mind about these charts. Let me use another provider. Let me use Owanda or Forex.com. Let me use Owanda. Okay. Now, on Owanda, we had this trade running. We had this trade running, which I had showed you last week. If you guys watched the video I posted showing you how to swing trade, probably I will leave a link maybe up here. I'll leave a link up here so you guys go check it out, how to swing trade. I showed you this same analysis was on, and I showed you how this market was going to work. And this is where we were at the time when I showed you the video. And I showed you that this would be your first take profit here. I mean, this would be your first take profit. This would also be your take profit. And you'd hold this trade up down here. So I'm still biased on GBP USD going down. As you can see, this is a very, very beautiful entry for GBP USD swing trade. I showed you guys that in a video. And most of you guys don't actually react to the video. Sometimes I start to think that you guys don't really want to see the technical analysis that I post. But for those of you who really follow these technicals that I post, guys, you're seeing the results. If you go check on my Telegram channel, you'll see the same trade is on there. Okay, so let me just change the provider so we don't lose this technical analysis. Let's use FXCM. Now, for GBP USD, the trend is down. We'll go to the 4-hour chart so that we can get quicker entries. Okay, so we can see that this is a downtrend. However, on GBP USD, there is this level here that the market broke below and retested, and then now it's continuing to the downside. So what you want to see for GBP USD is you want to see the market coming to this level. This is a target for this week. GBP USD might come to this level. That is if the economic calendar, because we have GBP CPI news on Wednesday. We have CPI news for GBP on Wednesday, and we also have the interest rate decision for the Bank of England on Thursday. So that is going to affect GBP USD and GBP JPY. So you should be careful with those pairs as you trade them. So on GBP USD, not to take so much time, this one is very easy. We expect the market to pull back to this place here for us to short to this location right here. Okay, so we expect to short the market from here. Our stop loss will be up here, and then our take profit will be just there, 1 to 2 for GBP JPY. I mean GBP USD swing trade. This is what I expect. So guys, I don't want to take so much time. Those are the pairs that I have chosen to show you guys. Those 3 pairs: gold, GBP JPY, and GBP USD. That is the technical analysis for this Monday. Be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss the next technical analysis, and also a recap of this technical analysis next week on Monday. Without taking any longer, support the channel by subscribing and liking the video. Peace out.